sports in the National Football League welcome you to Acrisure Stadium here in the Steel City of Pittsburgh, Pennsylvania. Coming up, we've got a good one in store. It's the Baltimore Ravens and the Pittsburgh Steelers. Tirico along with my partner Greg Oates, and that's the kicker Tyler Luke set to get this started. Off we go from Pittsburgh. From the 35, it's 1st and 10.
Hey, Cowboy 80, 19 Lion, Mustang 19, go!
Right to the air to open this one up. That is incomplete. No way to force the football in there. Good coverage. It'll bring up 2nd down.
He's usually such a reliable target in the passing game, Mike. We just don't see him struggle to come down with catches like that all too often. And when you're one of the go-to guys on your team, I know the hit's coming, but guess what? It feels a lot better after you take that hit after a catch than it does after a drop.
60 Maverick, 60 Maverick.
Ready. Back to the air once more on 2nd down. Down the field, but it is incomplete.
I like the aggressiveness early in the game, right out of the gate. Make the defense realize we are going to challenge you downfield, and what that does is it opens everything else up. Now, you got to hit a couple of these, and don't be surprised if they go back to a deep shot here pretty quickly.
Quick throw, taken in. Pick up of 11 yards on that one. Good for a Steeler 1st down.
70.
46-yard line.
Back to the air one more time. A pass taken in by Johnson. And he's out of bounds inside the 45-yard line. That's 11 yards again, 2 plays in a row. And another 1st down. 1st and 10.
Cup 19, Cup 19, 2, 19, 70, Bronco lead, 18, Pioneers. Ready,
They'll look to throw again. That's over the middle and intercepted. It's the safety, Kyle Hamilton. And the Ravens are going to get the football here. They force the INT on the game's opening drive.
At their own 32-yard line.
In motion comes Andrews. And not much there. Good defense. Held to no gain.
Brings up 2nd and
9. From the 33, here's 2nd and 9. From the gun, Jackson. A dive and a catch. Incredible. Jackson on target to Flowers, and it's a Baltimore 1st down.
And this is what you can do when you have one of the best receivers in the game. You understand that even if the coverage is not perfect for the play call, sometimes it's just as simple as my guy is better than your guy, and we're going to just keep giving him a chance.
And he's going to be fouled up quickly after a game of about one. Jalen Ramsey up to make the play.
Brings up second and 8.
From the 46. Here's 2nd and 8.
Hey, Alphas, what?
In the shotgun, here's Jackson. A throw left side, but it's incomplete. Now it appears we've got a Steeler injured on that play. And as the medical staff looks him over, we'll step aside. 3rd, they need 8. Jackson. That ball is caught on the sideline and both feet inbounds. A big 3rd down pickup for a 1st down.
That's good for
A gain there of 17.
It's a gain of 17 yards. 1st down.
He's here. Ready. Set up.
On 1st and 10, Jackson try to set up the screen to Mitchell. That one way too slow in developing. They rally to the ball, they get the man, and it's no gain. Now after that last play, we have an injured Raven. So as they look at the injured player, we'll take a timeout. Lost one on the last play, so now it's 2nd and 11. To the air one more time with Jackson. That one incomplete. Good job. Textbook there, separating the man from the ball, and it'll bring up 3rd down.
And that's exactly what every defense is trying to do in the passing game. They want to muddy up these windows, Mike, make every throw as contested as possible. No separation, contact right at the catch point, and does a great job forcing the incomplete pass.
And he's got it to Flowers for the connection. That's a pair of hookups on this drive. This one goes for 14 yards and a 1st down.
1st down. A gain of 14. And the Raven 1st down.
Lamar going to work from the pistol. That ball flutters to the ground. It's incomplete. Fortunate there wasn't a defender right there in the area. Could have been a turnover. Instead, it brings up 2nd down.
Real quick, ready? Hey, middle. Get up, hook. Get up. Ready. Let's up.
Jackson up top again. A throw, left side, caught by Andrews. And they'll work this close to a 1st down, maybe just a tad short.
The drag route is such a good way to get the ball early into the hands of your tight end and take some pressure off the quarterback and give him an easy completion. The size and the athleticism allows them to try to pick up more yards, but do it after the catch.
Looking to convert for the 3rd time on this drive. They'll need another here. It's 3rd and 2. Again, it's Jackson. And that is incomplete.
Just a couple plays ago, Mike, it felt like a touchdown was kind of inevitable. They were doing everything they wanted as they marched the length of the field. And then as they got down here close to the red zone and that field condenses, they started getting sloppy in their execution. Now, what do they do on 4th down? Do they try to keep their offense out there and extend the drive, or do they settle for 3?
Early big play here. They're going to go for it on 4th down. Jackson now. Oh, the blitz gets there. He is sacked. And they turn it over on down.
And here we have a real gutsy call here, Mike, early in this game offensively. I think you're giving up a surefire field goal attempt, but at the same time, you're demonstrating to your players, hey, offense, I have a lot of trust in you. And let's see if they have this same approach as the rest of this game plays on.
A 7-yard pickup brings up 2nd and 3.
From the 24 now, here's 2nd and 3. Another run here with Johnson. And he will keep the drive moving. Gets the first down. Nice gain of 5.
It just seems like every time this guy touches the ball, he makes something happen. And not all of his runs are always going to be positive. He's kind of one of those guys that's going to get a 0, a 1, a 2. But it's the home run threat. It's the big plays that really tip the scales in your favor. And when you can generate those big explosive plays on the ground, man, it makes such a big difference for the offense. It's certainly not for the lack of trying, but these guys are having a really hard time getting on the same page right now. I mean, he's still looking for his first catch, despite getting a handful of targets going his way.
Gets it away quickly, and it's caught. We'll get maybe 3 out of that one, and it's going to set up 3rd down.
A bit of a quick hitter here, and what you're hoping for, Mike, is that the defense can't react quickly enough because the ball's coming out so hot, but they knew it was coming, and they end up holding them to just a short gain.
On 3rd down, they'll set up to throw. He's done his man, complete to Johnson. 14 on the pickup. That's a Steeler first down.
These 3rd down conversions are just so important. Like everybody stresses, we want to possess the ball, give our offense as much opportunity to end as many drives as we can, scoring points. So if you want to stay on the field, you better be good on 3rd down.
They'll look to throw yet again. Little short pass here, caught by his tight end. And he'll be run out of bounds. It's a good game on 1st down. They pick up 7 yards.
When you put plays like this on tape, it sends a message to every defender across the league. When you play this offense and this guy has the ball, you better bring it when you come to contact him, because if not, you're going to be on the wrong end.
And he'll be hauled down at about the 35-yard line. A gain there of 10 yards. Good for a Steeler first down. They'll look to throw. Metcalf reels it in on the right side. And he's into the end zone. DK Metcalf. Touchdown Steelers. That is 2nd TD catch of the season. That one off the crossbar. And it caroms in. Fortunate break there as somehow he gets it through for the extra point. Nothing is our score as this kick is sent into the air. This will be taken in at the 2. Get across the 20, mark them at the 22-yard line. Play action, here's Jackson. Rolling right. That'll be intercepted. Picked up by the rookie from Alabama. And he's going to be brought down. What a turn of events here. He has given his guys 1st and 10 in the red zone. Quick throw on the RPO is complete. And he will win the race to the pylon. He's in. Touchdown, Pittsburgh. It's his 3rd touchdown on the year. So the turnover turns into a quick touchdown. And Greg, that's exactly how you want your offense to take care of business.
Anytime your defense can create those sudden change situations, Mike, absolutely, you have to take advantage of it. 1 second, you're sitting on the bench going over your next drive. All of a sudden, after that turnover, you've got to be able to get out on the field and go. Take advantage of the short field and results in a nice touchdown.
The kickoff team is out on the field, and we're back to it as the kicks away. This placed in the back of the landing zone. He'll return it from the 1, and he'll bring it out to the 22-yard line. That's where the offense will take the field. Off the play fake, Jackson. Oh, what a throw. Swinging it across his body and complete. Ball on the 27. Here's second down and 5. Play action now. Jackson. He'll be hit as he throws this time, and it's going to fall incomplete. They might be fortunate just to avoid the sack, and it'll set up a third down.
They got there in a hurry, didn't they, Mike? I mean, luckily for him, he saw that free rusher coming, and at the very least was able to get that ball out to prevent the sack.
3rd and 5. Now, Jackson. He's got his tight end. That's Andrew. It's been a busy first quarter for him so far. His 3rd catch goes for a first down.
It's a gain of 10.
So a big 3rd down hookup takes us to the break. 14-0 is our score. And we're back to the Steel City after this. Line of scrimmage is the 37-yard line for 1st and 10. Here's the toss as they look to run. And that one shut down pretty quickly. He'll get back to the line of scrimmage. And that's it.
So his team finds themselves now in a little bit of a tricky situation here, Mike. If they don't find a way to start sustaining some of these drives and come away with points, all of a sudden you're trailing by double digits in the second half. You become very one-dimensional. You become very pass-heavy, and that's certainly not how it...
And this is caught left sideline, but out of bounds. Says the official. Incomplete. That ball a little late getting there. That's going to bring up 3rd down.
Now, it's going to go down as an incompletion, but it wasn't from a lack of effort. I mean, he did everything in his power to try to get both feet in bounds. The pass just took him a little bit too close to the sideline, and he just wasn't able to save the play.
Third and 9. To throw is Jackson. Now he'll air one out. And that is incomplete. Contact, but no flags. It's going to be 4th down. Ravens bring their punt team out. Back deep, it's Trey Tucker. And how about that? Nice return there, picking his way up past the 35-yard line.
At their own 37-yard line.
Ball rests at the 37. It's 1st and 10.
60, trap 60. Hurt. 18, Pioneer. 60 Bobcat, 60 Bobcat. Let's go.
They'll come out throwing here to start the drive. That one incomplete. The defender right there to make the play. And it's second down.
I think he knew in the back of his head, Mike, he had to get rid of this ball a little sooner than he would have liked. And with that pressure getting there in a hurry, it just ends up being a wasted down.
Mustang 19. And up top 19. Panther 60. Panther 60.
Back to the air again on 2nd and 10. He's got it! And he's going to be dragged down, but not until he's inside the 25. That is a big-time play for the Steelers. 42 yards. A fresh set of downs to work with. It is 1st down and 10.
18 Rattler. 18 Rattler. Here is 79 Broncos. Cowboy 80. Ready.
Now they'll set up to throw. That is hauled in at the 5. And he'll take this one in. Touchdown, Steelers. Extra point attempt to come here. He gets it to go. And the Steelers will take themselves to a 21-0 lead. Both teams ready to go once more as the kick's away. He'll start at the 2. He'll come across the 20 and taken down at the 21-yard line. A first down throw for Jackson. That's caught. It's the tight end, Andrews. And he'll be brought down up past the 35-yard line.
A gain of 15.
Jackson now to throw on 1st down. Now a shot here, deep middle. And the ball out of the reach of the receiver. Falls incomplete.
And this is the tricky element of these deep balls, Mike. You want to hit the guy in stride. You want the touchdown. You want the beautiful highlight play. But sometimes you're better off underthrowing a receiver than you are overthrowing them, because as we see time and time again throughout the league, an underthrown deep ball, more times than not, leads to a pass interference call.
Forced to his right. Trying to make a play out of the pocket. Couldn't do it. It's intercepted. Picked off by Joey Porter Jr.
Mike, these are just throws you're not accustomed to seeing, especially from a quarterback that has played this much football. He's been around the NFL for a long time. He's got to make better decisions. Costly mistakes like that are going to kill his team.
Buffalo 18. Here we go. Shot. Viking 18.
Right away, they'll set up to throw. That one down the field, but they cannot connect, and it's incomplete.
And I think I want to see a little bit more of this style from this defense. The key, Mike, is at that catch point, you want to create as much contact and be physical. Separate the ball from the intended receiver, and it's a great example there.
And that one shut down pretty quickly. They'll get back to the line of scrimmage. Nothing more.
Brings up 3rd down.
Shotgun snap as they'll throw it on 3rd down. He's got a man. It's Metcalf. And he's taken down inside the opponent's 35.
It's a gain of
23 yards on that pass play. That's a Steeler first down.
1st and 10 at the 31-yard line.
Trap 60. Trap 60. Ready. 76, 60 Maverick. 19 Lions.
He'll drop to throw. He'll swing this out to Johnson. And he'll be out of bounds down at the 15-yard line. Give them 17 more, and they are on a roll. A another first down.
Let's go now.
They'll run out of the gun with Johnson. And he surges forward for a gain of about 5.
On the ready.
Second and 5.
Get it. 60 by 6. 60 by 6. Cup 19. Cup 19. Go.
Back to throw. That's to the end zone, but it is incomplete.
Down in here in the low red zone, Mike, these windows are just so short. The field's a lot wider than it is deep, so it really changes the scheme and the progression of the quarterback. And nowhere really to go with the ball, and falls incomplete.
60, 19 tight. 19 tight. Warriors 70. Dragon 60.
On third down, they'll throw from the gun. And he is out of bounds. It's going to be first down, though. First and goal at the 2.
He's in a really nice rhythm here on third down. He appears very comfortable operating out of the gun, and he's able to find his man near the sideline, and he's able to extend this drive.
Now off the bootleg, he'll look to throw here. And that one is complete along the boundary. Good job of getting those feet in bounds.
Now listen, I'm going to give the guy credit. It was a really nice catch, keeping his feet in bounds along the sidelines. It just doesn't amount to much in the grand scheme of things.
Ball a little closer now. It is second and goal.
Pat the 60. Pat the 60. Ready.
They'll look to throw again. That's hauled in at the 2. And he's in. Touchdown, Pittsburgh. Now try here for the point after. It's up and through. And the Steelers move out to a commanding 28-0 first half lead. The kickoff team is out on the field, and we're back to it as the kick's away. And he will not attempt a return, so this will come out now to the 35-yard line.
Return it.
Lamar going to work from the pistol. He's going to let this one go deep. And this will be incomplete.
You know, it's hard to speculate, Mike. We sit up here and we try to just interpret and assume what's going on in the minds of the players and the minds of the coaches, but they seem to me to be a little bit rattled. All these negative plays have really started to pile up in the first half. He's got to settle down, have some more efficiency on these early downs, and get his offense into some sort of rhythm. That's a smart play. Second down, don't force it if it's not there. He's able to tuck it, pick up some extra yards, and set up a more manageable third down.
Two minutes to go here till halftime. We'll come back to the Steel City after this. Third down, they need 5.
13. Hey, middle. It's hot. Sit hot.
From the gun, Jackson. Quick throw here is complete. And he'll be stopped short of a first down. That will necessitate a Ball to the punt team. It's 4th down.
And it seems like he just cut that route a little too short. He's got to get more depth on the initial stem, and that way he makes sure when he catches the ball, it's beyond the sticks.
The punter remains on the sideline. They're going to line up and go for it on 4th down. On 4th down, they snap it to Jackson. Open man, left side, he's got it. And he's going to have the Ravens' 1st down. They come up with a big one there to keep the drive moving, and then some.
A gain of 21 yards.
The shotgun, here's Jackson. On the run to the right. He'll take a shot here, back to the end zone. That is caught. What a throw. Touchdown, Baltimore. And that is touchdown number 1 in the National Football League career of a guy, Greg, taken high in the draft, hoping for moments like that.
When you get drafted in the 1st round, Mike, let alone as a wide receiver, the expectation in the NFL today is that you need to come in and be an immediate impact player. Plays like this continue to build that relationship with the quarterback, and I think this guy's got a real bright future.
The Steelers take over 1st and 10 at their own 35-yard line.
On the 6. Buffalo 18. 2. 60 Bison. 60 Bison.
Back to throw here to begin the drive. That's complete to Rice. He's taken down, but just shy of midfield. First time these two have connected this afternoon, and it'll wind up being a 1st down.
This is such a critical moment in the game, that middle 4 minutes, the final 2 minutes of the 1st half, and then the possession to come out of the halftime break. So maximizing this possession here before halftime is critical. See if you can get a drive starter. See if you can get an easy completion to kickstart a 2-minute mode. And that's what they got here. Now they got to see if they can go down and steal some points.
60 Bobcat. Viking 18. Ready.
Throwing now on 1st and 10. He'll look deep, left sideline. That ball broken up. It is incomplete. They tried the shot on 1st down, couldn't connect. It'll bring up 2nd down.
Janet. Bronco 80.
He'll look to throw. To the right side here, pass is caught. And they're going to work this down inside the 45. The Steelers going to use one of their timeouts as they stop it with 28 seconds to go in this 1st half.
On the ready.
Here's 1st and 10.
Warriors 7, 18, 19, Tigers, Dragon 6.
They'll look to throw yet again. A pass taken in by Johnson. And he's going to be out of bounds down inside the 25-yard line. That's another 1st down, another big play. The defense has some issues. Gain of 18.
Ready. 60 Eagles, 60 Eagles. Cup 19, go!
Back to the air one more time. That's to the end zone where it's incomplete. What a job in coverage, muscling that one free. It'll be 2nd down now.
That was a perfectly timed hit, and I think it actually saved 6 points, Mike. He got there just as the ball did, and I think it was the contact that separated him from the ball.
2nd and 10.
60 Eagles, 60 Maverick, 60 Maverick.
They'll look to throw. I had a defender draped all over him, incomplete. Good work to body him up and set up a 3rd down.
Here we go. Set. Cowboy 80.
Quick throw, taken in. That's a dozen for number 12, and he's got a first down as well. And the offense will take one here. Timeout with 6 left on the second quarter clock. They can still get a first down at the 1. First and 10, they go from the 11.
19 tight. 19 tight. Let's go. Cougar 19. Ready, let's go.
Red zone now. He'll drop to throw. That's going to be intercepted in the end zone. And nothing will come of this last-ditch attempt at some points. Time runs out in this first half. So we are at halftime, and Greg and I will be back right after this. It's the National Football League on EA Sports. Very one-sided first half of action. Will we get a turnaround? Let's find out. The third quarter is underway. This is fielded inside the 5. He'll get across the 20, mark him down at the 23-yard line. Jackson out of the pistol. And for a third time today, he's intercepted. Picked off by Peyton Wilson. Second half, and the defense continues to be item 1 in this game. They've done the job keeping the offense in control, and now, Greg, they scored on their own.
Yeah, and they've just been dominant the entire day, Mike. And now to come up with a pick 6 here and just further their dominance, it's been an impressive performance all around for this defense.
Makes the score Steelers 35, Ravens 7.
Both teams ready to go once more as the kick's away. They're trying to pin him deep. They'll take this from the 3. They'll get this up past the 20. That's where they'll set up shop. This drive starts at the 21. It's first and 10. Drive will start on the ground. He is met and dropped. A couple of yards behind the line of scrimmage, too.
Well, they try to get the run game started here early on this drive, Mike, and they're just going to have to do a better job up front. There's really nowhere for this ball carrier to go. You never want to lose yards on first down, but that's exactly the case here.
Jackson now on second down. Left side, caught by Andrews. And he'll be very close to a first down. Won't quite have enough, but now a much more advantageous spot.
They may not have moved the chains, but with what they were dealing with there on second down, that's a really nice pickup because now it opens up your play call sheet on third down where it's a little bit more manageable.
He'll try and get there on the ground. And he will have the Ravens first down. At least at first glance. They'll spot the football just beyond the marker, and they convert on third and inches.
First down.
In motion comes Andrews. On first and 10, Jackson. And he'll be brought down, but what a run. Down to the 40. That's good for 27 and a first down. They'll come up first and 10 at the 40.
First and 10 at the 40-yard line.
Jackson looking to throw. And he can't hang on through the contact. Incomplete. Good job defensively. meet him just as the ball was arriving. It'll bring up second down.
All things considered, it's actually a pretty good pass. I mean, he puts the ball in a place where only his guy can catch it. But I think he hears those footsteps coming from that nearest defender, and he's not able to secure the catch through contact.
Finding space at the 15. And he will get into the end zone. Touchdown, Ravens. So they take it the distance. The running back carrying it. Greg, looks like a little EA college football type play, but we see more and more of it in the NFL every day.
Absolutely, Mike. And the key to the play is the threat of the quarterback pulling it and keeping it himself. You see the defender on the end of the line. That's his read. He gets caught flat-footed. Next thing you know, the running back has it through the crease, and he's gone.
This one is going to sail through the end zone for a touchdown.
35-yard line.
On the double. Mustang Knights. Come on, come on. 6, 70 Ranger, 70 Ranger. Ready?
They'll come out throwing here to start the drive. That's going to be incomplete. Coverage very stout there. That's going to bring up second down.
I got high standards for offensive players, but in this case, Mike, I think I'm giving all the credit to the defender. He timed that one up perfectly, and what could have been an easy play ends up as an incomplete.
Bronco 80.
Back to the air once more on second down. He'll go right and find his running back. And he's out of bounds up beyond the 45-yard line. They get 12 yards on that pass. Good for a Steeler first down.
60 Maverick. 19 Lions.
Here comes the blitz as he looks to throw. Throw here down the field. Will fall incomplete.
How often do we see teams kind of nurse these big leads, Mike, especially as the game unfolds? They turn to the ground game. They try to slow everything down. Well, not this offense. They refuse to take their foot off the gas. They're still mining for explosive plays, and frankly, with the way today's gone, I don't blame them.
Back to the air again on second and 10. And that'll go for a gain of 7. It's going to set up third down.
It's a gain of 7. Brings up 3rd and 3.
Panther 11, Panther 11. Trap 60, trap 60, Dragon 60. 18, Pioneer.
They'll throw out of the gun. He'll look middle, and he's got his man complete. And they're going to move this ball inside the 25-yard line. Set to go now on 1st and 10.
18 Cardinal, 18 Cardinal. 18 Rattler, 18 Rattler. 19 type, 19. Ready.
They'll look to throw again. He's got it at the 7. And he will score. Touchdown Steelers. And he continues to remain on fire. That is a rare NFL day. 5 touchdown passes thrown.
And, Mike, at this point, the defense just looks completely lost out there. I mean, they have no answers whatsoever, giving up the 5th touchdown pass of this ballgame.
Kickoff team is out on the field, and we're back to it as the kick's away. Here comes a return from the goal line. Woo! And He'll be out of bounds on the return, and the drive will begin there. It's a three tight end look as they have it 1st and 10. They'll begin here on the ground. And not much there. He's back to the original line. No gain on that one.
There's very few defenses in today's NFL, Mike, that you can play the cornerback position and be unwilling to tackle. Those days are kind of over, so give credit to this guy. I mean, he identified run, he understood his leverage and got fit, and he's able to bring him down for no gain.
And he's going to get this one out to the 43-yard line.
1st and 10 at the 43.
A first down throw for Jackson. This one complete right side. He's to the 15. Wow, out of bounds inside the 10. It's 1st and goal. A big play there for Baltimore. And even 50 yards. Now a chance to pay off that big play. They have it 1st and goal.
Sit hot! 180!
Jackson going to keep this one himself. And that play going nowhere. The defense all over that one. They'll bring him down for a big loss.
A loss was definitely not something they had accounted or budgeted for in this spot. And now, I think it really limits. What do you feel comfortable dialing up here on 2nd and goal?
2nd down. Jackson moving outside the pocket. A look to the end zone, and it's broken up. Incomplete. There was no space, no separation that time. That's going to bring it to 3rd and goal.
Doesn't get much better than that. Had he gotten there just a little bit earlier, he probably draws the flag a little late. And it's probably a touchdown.
3rd and goal. From the gun, Jackson. And that is caught in the end zone. He's in. Touchdown, Baltimore. On is Luke to add the extra point. The kick is good. And the Ravens are able to cut into the deficit. Now, after the touchdown, Luke is back out to kick this one away.
The Steelers take over 1st and 10 at their own 35-yard line.
From the 35, it's 1st and 10.
Buffalo 18, let's go now. Bronco 80, 19 Lions. 7 Pirates, 7 Pirates. Let's go.
Right away, they'll set up to throw. Looking down the field there, but it falls incomplete.
Well, it's not going to make up for all the plays that they've been on the wrong side of up until this point. They finally are able to land a jab of their own, knock this ball away, and get a much-needed incomplete pass.
A shotgun snap, and they'll give it to Johnson. He'll get about 2. Travis Jones there to bring him down.
That's a gain of 3. It's 3rd and 7.
On 3rd down, they'll set up to throw. Open man, right side. He's got it. He's got a touchdown on the books from earlier, as that catch gets him a 1st down.
3rd downs, Mike, those are quarterback downs. Those are the downs where you tend to find yourself in a must-pass situation, and that's where the top guys in the league are still capable of overcoming it. So throw the ball downfield, be accurate with the ball. Winning on 3rd downs, that is a recipe for success.
swiftly after a gain of just 3. From just across the midfield stripe, here's 2nd and 7.
Dragon 60. 19 tight. 19 tight. 2. 18 Rattler. 60 Eagle. 60 Eagle. Steady.
Back to throw. Wells for another catch for his favorite target. And he'll be taken down, but they are in business inside the 30-yard line. His 8th reception of the game, and good for a first down. 1st and 10.
Cup 19. Cup 19. Ready. 60 Bison. 60 Bison. 70 Rangers. 70. 18. 5.
He'll drop to throw. They'll be forced to just throw that one away. It's incomplete.
You have to wonder, Mike, how are those previous mistakes he made earlier in the game still lingering in the back of his mind? You can tell he's being a little bit more conservative. He doesn't want to risk throwing a 3rd interception and kind of just throws this one away.
And for a 3rd time today, he's intercepted. So they're going to take over now at their own 34-yard line.
And while the defender is going to get credit for the pick, Mike, I think he needs to go up on the sideline and thank his pass rush because they forced that bad throw. That is the perfect example of when the front pass rush and the back-end coverage work together. Man, that was big-time ball.
Got a man coming across the field. He's got it. And he will finally be taken down. How about that? A really big play as the final one here in the 3rd.
DC ready.
Jackson now to throw on 1st down. Quickly to the outside and complete. And he'll be out of bounds as the 1st down completion nets about 3.
Nice job here by the defense. Did a good job just covering up everything for the most part. So once this ball was caught, really didn't have much of a choice but to just head out of bounds and pick up a modest gain.
In the shotgun, here's Jackson. That's going to be incomplete. Coverage very good there. Contact jarring the ball loose. And it's going to force 3rd down.
Sometimes it's those footsteps. I don't care how long you've been playing or at what level you've been playing at. When that defender's bearing down, you really get a good idea of what guys are willing to go through contact to secure a catch, and in this case, what guys are unwilling.
This is 3rd and 6.
No, we changed it. Come on.
Jackson up top again. Throwing it right into the hands of his running back. And great determination as he gets forward and picks up the 1st down. To the air one more time with Jackson. He'll get this complete to his man out of the backfield. And he'll get about 6 out of that one before being forced out of bounds.
Certainly not the biggest play of the day, but a good example of picking up positive yardage, staying ahead of the chains by a well-timed ball and a well-timed route.
They'll work now on 2nd and 4. Again, it's Jackson. Flush to his right. That is caught back corner of the end zone. Mark Andrews. Touchdown, Ravens. Luke now for the extra point. He's got it, and the Ravens are able to edge a bit closer.
41, Ravens 28.
Now, after the touchdown, Luke is back out to kick this one away. Showing off the big leg. Didn't want to defend a return, so this ball going to be spotted at the 35-yard line.
Got it. Ready? Here we go. Set. Buffalo. 19 tight. 9.
Back to throw here to begin the drop. That one down the field, but it is incomplete.
I know it fell for an incompletion, but pretty impressive. He was able to push that ball really far downfield as he was being hit. Really says a lot about the arm strength that this quarterback has.
A run here with Johnson. A nice pickup moving it across the 40. We'll give him 6 on that play.
Very positive returns on that run. I mean, really, the only thing not to like is that they weren't able to move the chains. But you know what? The way he ran there, I think they go right back to him and see if he has even a bigger carry in him.
Third down and 3.
Warriors set 7. 18 Rattler. 18 ready.
He'll look to throw. And that is incomplete. Kyle Hamilton, the personal defender, with the good coverage there.
I think he predetermined that third down throw, and even though the coverage was tight, he still tried to fit the ball in there anyway, and it ended up falling incomplete. I think if he goes through his progressions and has a little bit more trust in his protection, I think there's an easier throw to make out there.
He's got his man complete to Johnson. And he will get the first down. They took a chance, but they convert on 4th and 3.
19 Tiger. Panther 11. Ready. 65. Panthers. Cup 19. Cup 60 Maverick. Ready.
They'll look to throw. No one there to pick up the pressure. He'll go down. They got him.
The defensive coaches, they preached all week, Mike. They have to have relentless pursuit of this quarterback when he tries to extend the play. So often it results in a great play for the offense and a big pickup. This time, because of that pursuit, it leads to a big loss.
Work to do now as they come up on 2nd and long. On the handoff, it's Johnson. Well, they'll get some of the sack yardage back, but it's still going to leave them with 3rd down.
So when you're evaluating the impact of a team's run game, I think it's important at the end of the game to look back and say, okay, how many yards did they run for? But more importantly, when did those yards come? Did I run for those yards in the 4th quarter, which typically means I had to lead? That's the sign of a successful run game, as opposed to getting a lot of meaningless yards early in the game.
Will get into the end zone. D.K. Metcalf. Touchdown, Pittsburgh. That is 2nd touchdown of the afternoon. And this has to feel good for this team, Greg. After losing week 1, to continue to add to the lead here in the 4th quarter and get themselves likely back to 500.
Yeah, just a really nice bounce-back performance. After talking to them, they felt really disappointed in their week 1 performance. They felt like they got off to a slow start, Mike. So now here in week 2, bounce back, deal with a little adversity early in the season. I think this is going to bode well as the rest of this year plays on.
That's going to be fun. So add a couple more points, and they add to their lead.
Mike, I think all of us can remember exactly where we were during a certain Super Bowl where throwing the ball this close to the goal line ended up being a disaster. But unlike that time, they ran this pass play to perfection, and the result, 2 points.
Both teams ready to go once more as the kick's away. Here comes a return from the 3. And he'll manage to get this back only to about the 20-yard line. On 1st and 10. Oh, now problems with the exchange, and that ball is out. And it will be another turnover. As this defense does it again. And there it is. The defense comes up with the big play, forcing the fumble as they get their offense right back on the field. Coming up, Greg, with a big turnover.
Taking the ball away, Mike, has really become an art form in the NFL. Some teams are good at it, some teams not so much. But in this case, great job by the defense taking that one away.
Come on.
Off the play fake, he'll look to throw. Over the middle, Metcalf has it. His 5th catch of the afternoon. Good for a first down.
The defender has to do a better job here, Mike, of getting depth. He wants to elevate that ball to give his secondary defender a chance to make a play. He gets too much width, not enough depth, and a quarterback like this is going to take advantage.
19, Tiger, 19, 70 Ranger. Let's go.
Red zone now. He'll drop to throw. This one broken up. It's incomplete. The defender right there with him. It brings up 2nd down. Now after that last play, we have an injured Raven. They'll try again here. 2nd and 10.
Track. Hawk 70, Hawk 70.
Give it right up the middle. Here's Johnson. To the pylon. He's in. Touchdown Steelers. That's his 2nd touchdown of the game. He's doubled his season output. He now has 4. And that touchdown probably, Greg, ends any small hopes of a comeback on the other side.
Yeah, and I think those chances, Mike, were small to begin with, but with that last score, I think this one is pretty much over.
They'll line it up to kick the extra point. He's got it. And the Steelers will open it up even further here in this 4th quarter. The kickoff team is out on the field, and we're back to it as the kick's away. This is going to be taken in at the 3. Good job in coverage. They're going to get him down short of the 20-yard line. Jackson now. He tosses over the middle. This one is caught. And they're going to mark him down right at the 30-yard line.
1st and 10 at the 30-yard line.
Oh, maybe a free play as he'll look to throw it. Moving to his right. He's going to air this one out. And he's going to take this one all the way into the end zone. There is a marker down. Going to get the call, but I think this one is going to stand. The extra point, up and good. And the Ravens are able to cut into the deficit. Now, after the touchdown, Luke is back out to kick this one away.
The Steelers take over 1st and 10 at their own 35-yard line.
Pioneer. Let's go. 18 Cardinal.
Now, faking the give. And for the 4th time today, he has been intercepted. And the Ravens will have great field position as they take over at their own 45.
13.
A first down throw for Jackson. Plus to his right. Going up top. That is caught. That long one's going to bring them first and goal. He is brought down at the 5-yard line.
First and goal at the 5-yard line.
From the gun, Jackson. He's got it at the 3. And he's going to be down close to the goal line. Good job defensively to make sure he did not get to the end zone. From the 2 now, here's second and goal. Now it's Jackson. Forced out wide. Now he'll just pitch this one out there. Oh, nice open field tackle there. He could not get free. They're going to stop him for no gain.
13.
Third and goal for Jackson. That is incomplete. Here we go. They're down to what could be their final play. It's 4th down.
Teams practice these situations all week long, Mike. Down here in the tight red zone, you find yourself inside the 10-yard line. You're thinking, we've got to come away with a touchdown. Well, after that 3rd down incomplete, it's going to be real interesting to see how they approach this 4th down after failing on 3rd.
Now or never, they'll throw on 4th down. And this is going to be a touchdown. It's too little too late. Do get a bit closer as they score here in the final minute of play. On is Luke to add the extra point. His kick is good. And the Ravens are able to edge a bit closer.
Ravens 42.
This one not quite over, but down a couple scores. We're going to get an onside kick. The kickoff unit is out there, and they'll send this one away.
Well, we knew, Mike, this was going to take a miracle. All they needed to do was recover this, score, recover another one, score again. Unfortunately, that's not going to happen, and this game's all but over.
Okay, ready? Go!
They'll run. Johnson. Modest gain. Maybe 2 yards. And 2nd down. Now the Ravens use their first timeout. They get the stoppage with just under 50 seconds remaining here in the 4th. 2nd down, they need 7.
Here we go. 19 tight. 19 tight. Panther 60. Panther 60. 19 Lion. Buffalo 18. Mustang 19.
They'll drop to throw. Who else? Another catch for his favorite target. And they will take him down at the 20-yard line. He has been busy. 9 receptions on the game, and that one, a first down.
I always think you can tell pretty quickly how comfortable a quarterback is in their offense, Mike, by how fast they work through their progression and get the ball to their check down underneath. And in this case, with the depth of the defense, a lot of space in the short game, get them the ball, pick up the first down.
Now they'll set up to throw. Exiting the pocket right. And this is going to be a touchdown. They are going to extend the lead here in the final minute of play. Extra point try forthcoming. That one off the crossbar. And it caroms in. Fortunate break there as somehow he gets it through for the extra point. So the kickoff team out there one final time in the final minute as they kick it away. This fielded at the 2. He's across the 20 to the 21. That's where the drive will begin. Jackson now to throw on first down. Out to his right. Going up top and looking for Andrews.
At this point in the game, you find yourself trailing by this amount. It just feels like, why not, right? Just continue to test this defense, see if you can get something going in the downfield passing game. And nice job by the secondary, understanding what's coming, understanding the offense. They really have nothing to lose.
Second down, Jackson. Rolling right. He's going to try it here again. That'll be incomplete. And now we are down to likely just one more play.
They nearly connected on the big play downfield, but he's not quite able to hold on to that ball through the contact. You can chalk that one up as a win defensively.
Well, can't afford another incompletion here. Quickly, it is 3rd and 10. One last shot now for Jackson. He's going to look downfield once again. And will be brought down there, and that'll put a wrap on this one. Time has expired in this 4th quarter. So this one in the win column for the Steelers. They get the home victory here in the division in the first of their 2 scheduled matchups. No chance to go for the season sweep on the road later in the season. So that'll just about do it for Greg Olsen and our entire team. I'm Mike Tirico. You've been watching the NFL on EA Sports. For more, log on to EA